Hello, everyone.
What the heck? What, man? All right. Okay. Man, you making me a little mad up here, man. I can't believe I have to gotta make all these judges for all these guys, man. You got too many good guys, man. God, dog. Where you get all these guys, man? You just loaded. God dang. You ready, man? You ready, Bishop?
Everyone, get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We're live from Portland, where the Trailblazers have home court advantage. And Portland starts out with the ball. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Johnson. Kobe is out there with Price. And there's Davis. And it's Hill in at the 5. Roam in the paint.
You still want to get away from your mascot? Your mascot is
It wasn't really hard to see why the Lakers struggled so much last year. The talent was down, and also the defensive effort and focus was borderline embarrassing at times.
Puts it up from 12. A shot by Batum, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. Kobe goes in and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Well, when Kobe speaks, people listen. That was the case last year when he revealed his all-time starting 5, and he did not place himself in the lineup.
And Damian Lillard with the jam. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Look at who Kobe did put in there. Magic and Jordan, the guards. Bird at the 3 with Russell and Kareem down low. Not really a lot you could argue with about that particular group, Steve.
No, it's one of the things I love about Kobe. He's got a great reference and a historical perspective of the NBA, and it shows, Kevin, how much he reveres that era.
Moves back up. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. The Lakers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws. Well, Ed Davis, in his 5th season out of North Carolina, he's had to battle for minutes both in Toronto and Memphis, but has produced when he's been on the court. An active, athletic big man. He's a player to watch.
And Davis with good mobility for his size. Offensively, Clark, he can run in transition, flash to the basket. At the other end, he's a good help defender.
Yeah, and bit by bit, Kevin, we see him developing his post game as well. He's starting to broaden out that skill set. Still only 25 years old. Come on now. He's got a lot left in his development.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Johnson, the pass to Davis. Johnson with it. Lillard picks him up. And here's Kobe for 3. Great D that time from Batum. To the inside. Here's Matthews. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Ed Davis. Wes Matthews, undrafted out of Marquette. What a career he has carved out with the Blazers.
Well, you think about it, he started as a rookie with the Jazz. And, then the rare restricted free agent that was allowed to change teams. Utah decided not to match Portland's offer. And what a deal that turned out to be for the Blazers. He's been a solid starter for them for 4 years now.
And Johnson missing again.
That's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot. And Matthews really does play with a chip on his shoulder. I mean, long overlooked coming up. Was undrafted, but found a way to make it into the league. He plays tough physical defense. He plays through injuries.
That's some Boomerlock right
feel
there.
and see that drive that he carries to the game.
Yeah, he had not established position.
I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And Matthews, the son of a former NBA player, he brings an air of confidence and leadership on the court, which I think helps his team.
Now, here's Lillard. Back to Aldridge. The 11-footer. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bryant is doubled. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Batum dishes to Matthews. Right side Matthews. Pass to Aldridge. At the elbow, Batum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
Regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
On the wing, Johnson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Bishop, don't play
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
I play straight basketball, man.
Wes Johnson, the former number 4 pick back in 2010. He was a bust in Minnesota, but he shot better in his 4th season. And once he was moved to kind of a small 4, like the shooting power forward spot,
I don't ask a lot.
he really found a niche for
I
himself.
got injuries on him. Yeah.
And that one falls for Johnson.
Try to put your guy out.
And Wesley Johnson has always been impressive physically. Great size, terrific length for a wing. quick off the floor.
Yeah, he's got all of those ingredients, but his ball
Once you
handling
cross
has
that
been a bit
cyberbully area,
mediocre, rather pedestrian, and I think that's held him back offensively.
Here's what
That's
Portland's going with right now.
Real hurt a player.
Right, he's checked in for Matthews. McCollum comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Lillard. Here's Aldridge. Good. And the assist goes to Blake. And that's now 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
What a tough shot. Those runners are not easy.
And here are the Trailblazers now, trailing by 4. Out to the right wing. Now Blake. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. McCollum gets to Blake. No good on the triple. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Johnson. And that one's good. Johnson's got 11.
The offensive end.
Yo, y'all know he's playing
as
2K
much
where
as
y'all
they
get
could
a
have
kick
hoped for
there,
today.
man. Come on.
None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that
And
jam.
I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Now Blake. After Wesley Johnson's three-pointer that didn't go. That's good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Clarkson passes to Ellington. Johnson in the corner. And Johnson missing again.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
And Reich takes to McCollum. And yep, finally
okay,
drops
nice
it,
run.
rolling around the rim. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I liked the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
And it's Wright missing.
Tried to get a little too fancy with that one.
Unless the alley-oop is going to be
Damn,
uncontested on both
good
ends of the
good
play,
quarter.
you're better off avoiding it.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter.
Well, you know it's always delayed. It's delayed
Lakers
good 30 seconds.
lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the
Yeah, if you
second
go to the
quarter
PC,
after
if
this.
you go to your computer, it's faster, but on the Xbox, it's delayed.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lanes.
At the 2 and the 3 are McCollum and Wright. Robinson is out there with Chris Kaman. And it's Blake in the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. He dishes it to McCollum. Fires for 3.
Good shot.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Blake.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open. You know, Portland has a new GM as of 2012, and you see not just changes with the team roster, which you would expect, but really an overhaul of team operations as well. New scouting tools, a new strength and training staff,
Man, you know that
a remodeling of the
meter
practice
just
facility.
messes me up. I'm trying not to look at it.
And for the Blazers,
I know,
injuries
I
have
don't-
been
I
such
know,
a problem
man.
over the years. With the new training staff, perhaps a more proactive approach to
Yeah,
prevent
it will.
injuries.
It will. It
Even
sure
things like
will.
nutrition. During flights, they used to offer cookies and ice
Well, the
cream
thing
bar.
is,
Now
the
it's
thing is, you don't-
chicken
if you
and
don't
brown
need it,
rice.
You have to look at it all. But,
Wesley Matthews checked in for Portland.
God dang it, Mike,
Batum comes in for Steve Blake.
you want Bishop, son of a biscuit.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
And there's the feed to Young. Clarkson passes to Ellington. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Young, here we go. Robinson with the block. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Good one.
Matthews with the jam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Offensive rebound. Boozer kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Ellington. Off the left rim and out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
And there'd been talk that LaMarcus Aldridge was unhappy in Portland. He has changed his tune.
And for him, Kevin, it seems as though winning is the main thing. But the Blazers also created a players-first culture. You know, players are your best recruiters, quite honestly. And word gets around. Guys are happy, then that helps them talk about their experience. Teams now have to look at the whole picture and keep the players content so they perform at their highest level.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Well, Wes Matthews started off last season on fire. Over 50% from long range over the first quarter of the season. And as time went on, he cooled off a bit, but as a whole, just an excellent year for Matthews.
I didn't
Probably
mean to
the
pass
best
it to
of his
him.
career.
Pass it to Boozer. I thought Boozer.
Let's check out what
was
Doris
Sacre.
Burke has for us.
Well, gentlemen, there is no doubting LaMarcus Aldridge has emerged as a leader for this Blazers team. As Coach Scott said, this is his team. He's taken the leadership role. He's more vocal, everybody looks up to him, and he has the respect of all the players. And guys, Aldridge is a multiple-time All-Star, but it's the intangibles he's brought that have made all the difference.
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in.
And Matthews, a reliable three-point shooter throughout his career. Able to hit spotting up or on the move. Prefers that left wing, but can really spray you from anywhere.
And Portland with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run right now. Lillard misses.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points.
And Steve, Wesley Matthews selective with when he'll look to attack off the dribble.
Yeah, he keeps his turnovers low, but he's a gym rat. Working on his ability to drive inside and finish, but really wants to shoot threes. That's what his focus is. Damian Lillard off to a great start to his NBA career.
Vicious shot,
Year 1, he was
Bishop.
the 4th ever unanimous Rookie of the Year. And then year 2, his first All-Star appearance.
You don't listen.
And Damian Lillard last season, the first player in NBA history to compete in all 5 major All-Star events.
Well, let's count them off right now, partner. He did the Rising Stars Challenge, the skills event, three-point shootout, the dunk contest, and he played in the big game on Sunday.
It's a busy weekend.
That's a full weekend, and the young fellow handled himself well in all 5 of them.
From deep. They grab their own
God,
miss.
Steiner, come on.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Now here's Price. A 3 from Johnson. Another miss by Johnson.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc. He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. A different look now for Portland.
What you talking about?
Aldridge comes in for Chris Kaman. And Darrell Wright has subbed in for McCullough.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now, here's Lillard. Here's Batum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
They get the rebound.
Oh, man.
Davis. Misses the layup.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
Robinson, that's good.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
The Lakers last season, and this is a remarkable factoid here, folks, that was only the 6th time in franchise history, going all the way back to the 40s, the Lakers have missed the playoffs. Obviously, the Lakers fans are not accustomed to missing the postseason.
Steve Blake's checked in for Portland. The drive by Bryant, and he gets it to go.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Ronnie Price. And for the Lakers last season, Steve, with the departure of Dwight Howard, you knew the team on paper had less talent, but the hope was that the chemistry would improve.
And I thought it did. The chemistry was good. Kevin, they just didn't have enough talent. And when Kobe and Nash went down, it didn't matter who was out there, who was coaching. You know, it was just going to be a situation where they were not going to be able to win enough games.
Here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. Johnson outside.
Look out, man!
Rim is shaken. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I'd say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
18 feet out.
Nice guy.
And it's Wright missing.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet, anyway. You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Kobe kicks to Clarkson. Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Good half, Bishop.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 1. From Portland. We're back in a moment.
Max money. Come on, man. You got to remember, their owner ain't no dummy.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Well, Wesley Johnson has been great.
Hey, what's that?
He's got 21 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
You know, Bishop is the only person up on me on 2K15. He gives me problems. And I hate saying that too, because his ass will take that ticket to the bank. But it is what it is. Yeah, I think you're up on me by at least 2, I think. I ain't happy about it. I gotta make sure before 16 comes that I'm back up on you. I gotta make sure I'm up on you by the time 16 comes. the heck? Oh, hold up. That's right. What are you talking about, Willis? Said I ain't allowed to shoot jumpers, you said?
The Lakers trail. So the Lakers 5 right now. Johnson out there with Davis. Then there's Bryant. And it's Clarkson in at the point. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
I may not even be in the conversation.
These two teams really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Portland,
You
not
said
the
a key
biggest
word.
market, but it's a one-team city, and these fans really support
Hold
their...
up, man. My missus is on the line, Bishop. Hold up. What? You ready, Bishop? All right.
Blazers. Coach Stott said, the fan support here is special. You can't appreciate it until you see it every night. Damian Lillard said, the fans stay behind us through good or bad. When they see us in public, it's always love.
They appreciate that support. Yes, thanks. And the second free throw, good.
Well, Kobe has always had an alpha personality, but I don't think he came into the league as a natural leader. He was more of a loner, and as his career has worn on, he's realized the need to really engage his teammates for the good of the team.
Lillard dishes to Kaman. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Clarkson passes to Johnson, and it's off from three-point range.
And Kobe Bryant, I think we've noticed, becoming less guarded in interviews, seems to be a little more open and forthcoming and authentic. And I think that's helped him express his personality both with teammates and the public. And I find it to be kind of refreshing and a good thing.
Here's Clarkson. He's got 7, and that one's good.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
And the basket by Lillard. And Kobe, Steve, one of the most intense competitors the league has seen. Sometimes that intensity, though, can rub teammates the wrong way.
Well, the great ones always challenge their teammates to be at their best, and sometimes it can go overboard. I think the challenge for Kobe is to figure out his new teammates, what makes them tick, and make sure he pushes the right buttons.
Well, Steve, without a doubt, the biggest surprise, especially early on last season, was the dominant play of the Portland Trail Blazers.
Yeah, a team that had been projected to fight for a playoff spot was instead one of the 3 or 4 best teams in the West all season.
You guys get a lot of work.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And at this part of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well. All 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve, he has the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah, gotta love it.
Young's checked in for the Lakers. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
And, you know, one of the things I think that was key for the Blazers was they addressed their two biggest issues, depth and interior defense. Robin Lopez gave them that paint protection and rebounding, and they completely overhauled their bench. 6 of their 14 roster spots changed hands. You could see the eye contact there, gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
That's pretty.
Let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
So it's Portland now. After the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Aldridge. Davis with the block. The drive by Bryant. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Showing some strength in the paint. Tough rebound.
Throws it up high. And it's slammed in by Young.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play. Look out, watch out now.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead any time an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
Right side, Bryant. From downtown. And the shot is good. Bryant.
Oh, I need that little run right there.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
What's with your guy? His mouth is nasty. What are you talking about?
McCollum's checked in for Portland.
This game is far from over. He's a problem. He's a problem.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Well, we all know the Lakers in transition. Ownership passed down to the next generation in early 2013. And for the first time in L.A., Clark, a bit of uncertainty in that leadership situation.
Yep, a few cracks starting to show their partner, Laker great Magic Johnson, airing his concerns with some of the decision-making.
Yeah, I go
disharmony, not quite sure of who's going to run things, some injuries as well. Just a lot didn't go the way the Lakers
I think Kelly don't get that many minutes.
And when you look at the Lakers, they say that second-generation businesses have a high failure rate. Only time will tell if they can continue the remarkable winning streak this team has enjoyed through the years.
Robinson's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Young, here we go. That's good. Young's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock. And, you know, for the Lakers with the harder cap, they can't outspend like they used to. With the internet, players like Durant don't need to be in a big market to get exposure like it was in days past. So the Lakers will need to outsmart other teams to continue their success.
Set up.
Here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game so far. And there's another one for the Lakers.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Oh, the way they're converting on seemingly every shot, I wouldn't be surprised to see their field goal percentage just keep going up.
And Young comes over to help. Kaman kicks to Robinson. Hill against Batum. Batum with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. McCollum with the ball.
See what I'm saying?
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
The sleeve, touched both shoulders. He copping Swaggy P free throw regimen, man.
And he knocks down the first one.
That ain't right.
So for the Trailblazers, Jarrell Wright's checked in for Kaman. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Nicholas Batum.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Shots good from Young.
Boy, guys, he's had a lot of bounce in his step this quarter. I mean, it's been a pretty impressive stretch for him.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
Trailblazers trailed by 13.
Good shot.
And the basket by McCollum.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
That is good. Young's got 12 points here in the second half.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Clarkson passes to Hill. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing.
Clarkson kicks to Bryant. Elbow shot. Rebounded by McCollum.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Tries again. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. A three from Bryant.
Good quarter, Bishop. Give me a quick second. Give me a quick second. You know, when I say good quarter, I just mean good sportsmanship, regardless who's winning. I always say that. You know that. If I was down by 15, I'd say good quarter, good sportsmanship. 1 sec. Okay, but that coffee, boy. You ready, Bishop?
Trailblazers trailed by 12. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go.
Good call.
On the court right
I
now
was trying
for
to
the
get out that lane. They
Trailblazers.
busted me big time. That's me too.
Lillard and Batum, the backcourt duo. Terrell White is up there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Kaman in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You look at how the Blazers played last
Throw me
year.
a
There's
bone
just so
here.
much motion in their offense, not just on transition, but also in the
foul.
half court. I think that's in large part why they got so much better.
This one. Throw me a bone.
And that running around
God,
in
what
constant
you got, man?
motion
You got
are
one
the
of
big reason why the Blazers scored in bunches.
Yeah, it can wear teams out. I mean, ball movement, player movement are two of the hardest things to deal with as a defense. And the NBA tracks how much a player moves in the game. And if you look at the top of that list, I was really amazed with the Portland players last year.
Johnson, a wide open look. That three off the mark. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Batum dishes
Man, you lucked out on that.
Kaman sets a screen for Lillard. Kaman inside.
I mean, you lucked
No
out.
stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. They get Carlos
Man, you
Boozer.
missed no free throw.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Right, left side. Lillard attacking. Goes in for the dunk.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally got the run they needed to make this game close again.
And now they got some serious momentum on their side as we head down the stretch.
He ain't supposed to be in there still. Why are you
Well,
still
the Lakers
game?
were coming into the season with only about $11 million in salary committed, a chance to attract 2 max free agents, but then they gave Kobe Bryant that 2-year, $50 million extension. So that seems to possibly postpone the rebuild that the Lakers have by maybe 2 more years.
Yeah, they play Clippers.
And a great player like Kobe Bryant, who spent Clark his entire career with one team, he deserves to retire a Laker. He feels that way, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I feel exactly the same way. You love to see guys who've had the impact on a team and on the league the way Kobe has, as a box office draw and winning. You like to see those guys be one-team guys, and I'd be surprised if Kobe's not in that category. In 2016, though, Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant hit free agency. Uh-oh, might be some forward thinking going on here as well, partner.
Clark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes.
I'm trying to figure out who I want to pass that to.
Yeah,
Got
against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is
man,
good.
we missed a free throw. How come
Portland
Jeremy-
climbed the
Jeremy
ladder
Lin
out
really
west
wanna play
last
or
year
not?
because they were very tough against the
Like
rest
he
of the
can come
conference,
in.
especially
Dang.
in close games.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Lillard.
31 wins for the Blazers against the rest of the West last year. Extremely impressive. And as you said, they were able to get a lot of close games to go in their favor.
And Portland with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And that one's good. Right.
Well, lazy defense, and that's why the score is what it is right now.
Here's Ellington. That shot is off. Great D that time from Batum. And if you look at this roster and what they did last year, it's not a surprise, Steve. They cut out wins in close games.
Yeah, they have so many players who can step up and hit the big
Hey, I
shot.
should have been brought him in.
Have a chance of hitting a game winner. You have to
If he got
think
down to half that
Portland will
lead, I should have brought him in.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Good one.
Of all the players in the NBA, maybe the only person other than LeBron who is a threat to get a triple-double on a nightly basis is Nick Batum. He just racks up stats in so many categories with such ease.
And, you know, Batum becoming a much more active passer over the last couple of seasons. He's still working on his decision-making. His turnovers actually climbed as well, but the Blazers can use another playmaker on the wing, and Batum can fill that void.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hill, he's checked in for Socrates. Davis comes in for Carlos Boozer. Bryant, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. Young is subbed in for Clarkson. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high percentage looks.
Thank you, Doris. Aldridge, the pass to Wright. And Batum last season had some stretches with huge rebounding numbers. 2 separate 3-game spans, in fact, Steve, with almost 50 boards.
Well, you look at his work on the glass. I mean, he took it to a new level. Over 7 boards a game for the season. That is excellent from your small forward position.
That free throw, no good.
You can't afford to miss free throws if you ain't missing none. Huh? Believe me, I don't want to look at it. I'm trying not to.
Good on the second free throw.
Get your butt down court there.
Blazers on offense. They're on a 17-4 run right now. McCollum kicks to Batum. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. McCollum.
Hammer time! Hammer time! I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Johnson attacking. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
I like the way they've gotten to the foul line throughout the game, guys. Those are important points.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Chris Kaman is checked in for Aldridge. And Lillard subbed in for Nicholas Batum. Lillard dishes to Kaman. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
It's a free throw, Bishop.
Chris Kaman, always known as an ambidextrous scorer in the low block,
You can do it twice.
has also now developed a deadly stroke from mid-range. That's a rare combo for a 7-footer.
And for Kaman, so talented offensively, Steve, you wonder why he's only averaged about 12 points a game in his career.
Well, he's a little turnover prone. Doesn't get to the free throw line all that often. But you're right, he's so skilled. He can score with either hand around the hoop. He can also step out to 15, 17 feet, knock down a jump shot.
Here's McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
Great interplay there between those 2 teammates.
Johnson up top, covered by Lillard. Outside Bryant. Front past the arc. Here's Hill. Second shot opportunity.
Shoot that.
Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
Love the way he fought for that putback. He's willing to put in a lot of hard work in this game, no doubt about that. Well, I think that the Lakers need to change their strategy against McCollum.
He has 8 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Bryant passes to Hill. Bryant drives in. Here's Davis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's on Damian Lillard. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
That's nice work at the line, Kevin. You know, in a game this close, you have to cash in on your free throw opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're losing by 2. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Left in the fourth. Robinson is screen on Johnson. Tries it from 9. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. 14 points for Robinson. Lakers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Bryant. Up and in on the layup. Kobe's got 14 points now in the second half.
That's a big basket there. You can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Lillard attacking. And it's McCollum in the corner. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Davis. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Sacre's checked in.
This is Boomerlaki.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so McCollum nails both of them. .109 left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Bryant. Can't get it to go.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
That one miss could hurt them. There's a big difference between being up 1 and being up 2.
Oh,
And out
Swaggy.
of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Batum's checked in. Absolutely critical chance right here.
Yeah, they need this one to go their way, Kev.
Johnson against Lillard. Dishes it to Kaman. Back to Lillard. The rebound by the Lakers. Bryant drives in. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot attempt.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they've got the clock stopped.
And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 1. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
Well, and you've got the luxury here of running a play, so you want to do something that you're very comfortable with.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, no need to panic whatsoever. I mean, they're in a very good spot right here.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard attacking. Picked off. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. And here comes Matthews. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. This free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Another shot. Here's Kaman. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Wesley Johnson.
Well, he's here now. You got a nice balanced attack, Bishop. 14, 12, 11, 11, 10. Lillard 11. I like that. Lillard 4 out of 14. I like that. Because Coburn, that great Coburn was 8 out of 24. 1 for 7. Couldn't hit a 3 for neither. I don't want that. I'm giving. We just told you. Hey, can't complain about free throws, Bishop. I had 27 attempts. You had 28 attempts. Well, it's called being human, man. That's what it's called. Shoot. See, I missed 7, and you missed 5. Yeah, it seemed like you did. Yeah. I think. No, I think the first one missed one was the caveman, and then McCullum missed one, right? Missed a couple. I tell you what I beat you at. I beat you on fast break points, 19-2. Points in the paint, 20-40. I mean, 60-40. Your bench 8 mine up to 40-27. I tell you what else helped me out too. I tell you what else happened is, you know when your starters was beating my bench up,